84, it was
Yeah.
84. It was just after the Pyromania album had finished. A big rumour came back from America.
Yeah, the worst rumour we ever had that we had a new album coming out.
Of course that's not true.
Yeah, absolutely not.
There's not one coming out next year, is there?
Yeah, there is actually.
There is, see?
Yeah.
It's not a rumour.
Yeah.
But someone had actually... How far did the rumour go? Did you see it in print?
Yeah, it made a newspaper. It's kind of a bit like the time it happened to McCartney. It's like, you know, rumours of my death have been grossly exaggerated. Same with me.
How weird.
That's the strangest.
Do you read a lot of stuff people write about you?
Well, you don't go looking for it, but sometimes, especially nowadays with technology, people just send a fax through and there'll be some clipping out of a newspaper that's complete fabrication.
Yeah.
I remember, actually, there was one that was very cool, but completely untrue. The end of tour party in 1988, after the Hysteria tour, that we had this, we'd spent £100,000 on this backstage party, and it was just totally full of naked women. Which actually,
and
the truth of the matter is that we just took a grotty room that was backstage at this gig in Tacoma, near Seattle, and there was a band on, and by the time we got there, the bar had closed. There was not a naked woman to be seen, and it cost about $250.
And we scared everyone off. Me and Joe actually got up and started playing, and everyone started seriously, everyone started leaving this bar, so it was actually quite depressing.
Yeah.
why didn't you go and get your wallet out and spend £100,000 and fill the room with naked women? And...
I'd rather take it home.
Yeah, true. More telly?
Go on.
Why not?
There's loads more questions to come.
This is Lifestyle, and our question to you is, should soft drugs be legalized?
I think she said soft drugs, not sub-drugs. Should soft drugs be legalised? What?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're Joe Elliott from Def Leppard, and we revalue your opinion.
Well, in fairness, alcohol, which is, you know, readily available to anybody,
Yep.
has got one guy out of our band and killed another one. That's legal, and I don't think many people really bail on pot too much, so I would.
But it leads to other things, Joe.
I know, faulty.
That's right.
Like what?
I don't know.
You can't go banding around that sort of thing, Phil.
It leads to your eyes going like this.
Yeah, at least you're talking
and
a
your
lot
brain
of rubbish.
going.
And your memory. I can't remember what I was saying.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe.
But maybe?
No, I mean, maybe that's what it does.
Oh, no, of course, allegedly. But what do you think then, yes or no?
To be quite honest, pot wouldn't bother me. I think smack and stuff is kind of stupid, but...
There's destructive drugs. Heroin, there's all destruction.
Apparently, again, true or not, I don't know, but rumour has it that some of the bigger tobacco companies have got thousands upon thousands of acres of land all ready to go if and when it ever gets legalised in the States. And it's legal in Holland, as far as I can remember.
Yes, tolerated.
I remember seeing when we used to go for snacks and stuff when we were working in Hilversum, there was always the big leaf as a menu, and there's like Lebanese black and all this weird stuff on the wall.
You quite enjoy talking about this now,
see all these people walking around like this. With the old
I mean, I don't know. A bit of a dodgy subject, I guess, really.
Of course, I'll never get through customs again now.
No, that's the thing they say. If you're a rock star and you're a person in the public eye and you come out and say what you think is the truth, then
Mr.
customs...
Elliott, step into my office.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even drink, so I'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, you all know what we think about it anyway. More telly.
No, what do you think about it?
Oh, I've already said what I think about it.
No, you didn't. You sat on the fence.
Here's a man who's sitting on the fence and he's asking me. I think the same as Joe. I think that marijuana should be legalised tomorrow, but all heroin and cocaine should remain illegal because they're destructive drugs and they destroy people's minds and brains. And personally, I think that it's, that's what I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Next question, then.
Didn't put it very eloquently, did I?
No, it's all right.
Good enough.
I spend too much time doing it, probably.
Welcome back to Triple X
That's Sex Channel.
I'd like to know when and where did you lose your virginity?
Bit personal.
Dear.
I mean, bit personal, that one.
Back of a van.
Back of a van?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Were you in a band at the time?
No, I was thinking about... I wanted to be, but back of a van, 15, I was... It was awful. I won't go further on because I'll kind of really embarrass myself.
Right,
so,
okay, Phil.
But awful.
Awful?
Yeah.
You remember it was that bad?
Awful, yeah.
Joe, do you have any souvenirs or memories?
Souvenirs?
From those days
Let me have
gone
a
by?
quick look. I can't even remember, to be quite honest.
Age?
It was...
You can remember the age?
27. Was I 30?
Yeah,
I honestly... I don't know. It's kind of... funny question to ask. Very personal. I'm not going to answer that one.
All right, he's not going to answer that one. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's hope this next one's not too personal. We've got some pretty personal ones on here. Change the channel in my remote control.
Welcome to Wicked Mental TV. I want to ask you, what's the worst song you've ever recorded? Safe, man.
Another personal question.
We recorded Please Release Me.
Let me go. That old song.
Oh, yes.
You didn't?
Yeah, we did. It was on the B-side of one of our singles. And Melvin Mortimer, our tour manager, sang it. And Joe played piano.
And why? Was it just like a joke that you all got together and...
It was, you remember that movie Scanners?
Yeah.
Where, well, we kept changing the key of the song and it kept going up and up and up until it got to so high that we actually honestly thought that Malvin's head was going to burst open. It is actually quite funny, but it technically has to go down as the worst thing we've ever done.
Because it weren't premeditated, it was actually live, and we were going, OK, change key, it's really mess him up.
And have you brought up all the copies, or are there still some floating around somewhere?
I think there's still some floating about,
a few floating around. You should dig it out and get it.
It's funny.
You know.
Well, I think we will.
Let the public decide if it's the worst thing we've ever done. Maybe
if you have a copy of that
actually,
at home...
they flipped it to the A-side in Greece and it made number 6 in the charts in Athens.
And I bet you didn't go on any promo tours for that, though, did you?
No, but he nearly did. They phoned up, is he available? Yeah.
God.
He was almost a star for a while.
God. If you've got a copy of that at home, send it in to us. Please release me on the B-side of...
Rocket, I think it was.
Is it Armageddon? One of them.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Something off the Hysteria album.
Excellent, we look forward to playing that. Last question, perhaps. There's another. This remote control's not working very well today.
Welcome to Lifestyle. I would like to know, what sort of underwear are you wearing?
It's a highbrow
There's a
sort of
very
show.
simple answer to that question.
None. You know, we found that quite... we found it quite often with our famous friends who come to my house. They don't often wear underwear. Is there a rock star reason?
Gig
why?
butt.
Gig butt?
Gig butt.
Gig butt?
Apparently, yeah. That's the reason for
What's that then, gig butt?
Gig butt is...
I've never heard that one before.
Haven't you?
Gig butt?
It's adult nappy rash, I guess.
Yeah.
That you get if you're a musician?
No, I think you can get it if you're grown up. It just,
in fairness, though, I actually don't know of anybody outside of the rock business that suffers from gig butt, but all the crew do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, most, actually, one of our crew over there doesn't, but one of our other crew
Yeah,
does.
we think it's got something to do with the underwear thing.
We think it's also been, like, awake for 12, 15 hours, wandering around all over the place and not sitting at a desk and stuff, and especially when it's hot and sunny and sweaty and I just like the freedom of being able to swing around in my own trousers.
Of course you do.
Tarzan.
No, so swing with a capital S.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. So gig butt is something to look out for if you're a budding musician, then?
Yeah, yeah.
It comes with the territory, apparently.
It just happens, apparently. You know, not a musician, but road crew, I think, especially.
Okay. That's a good message, I think people at home...
We pay the crew to get it, so we don't have to have it.
That's the area that it arises.
Of course.
Gig butt.
So never mind the dangers of heroin, and look out for the dangers of gig buttitis.
I'd say.
If you're joining a band.
Yeah.
Well, it's very nice to meet you. And you're going to be back later on to play a greatest hit, aren't you?
We are, without gig butt.
Without, yeah. Do you know, everyone's going to be looking at you tonight, wondering if any of you have got gig butt.
Oh, we haven't. We're musicians.
No, you haven't.
No,
We've ascertained that.
Kind of, yeah.
We'll have to take your word for it, I suppose.
I think it's more likely to affect a TV presenter than a singer or guitar player.
Yeah.
I don't. I've never looked at my bottom recently. I'll have to tonight. Where does the rash start? Sort of. Is it?
I don't know.
It's a trick.
You never had it.
No.
I never had it. So I wouldn't know.
Ah. Nina, do you mind doing me a gig butt inspection later on? Okay, fine. Def Leppard, we'll be back playing live and unplugged. You're not going to bring any electric guitars later on, are you?
No.
Okay, cool. Unplugged later on. Join us for that and our Friday competition. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Phil.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Those questions you want answered, kids. Gita from Denmark says, please tell Def Leppard that they rock. They probably know that already. I think it's great they've managed to stick with their old style. Moreover, they were the ones, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Moreover, they were the ones to make me see the light, which means finding out how great rock is, and I am forever grateful for that. That's cool. But here's the one that shocks me really a lot, and please ask this question. Okay, Gita, the questions you want asked. Why did they cut their hair after all these years? I mean, it's a biting, journalistic type question. Anyone want to take that one on?
Well, we've been saving up for a long time and we finally managed to buy a pair of scissors.
Very good. There you go, Gita. And Joe, if you've learned anything from watching the show tonight, it's wise to cut it off here and stick it under here. Bear in mind that none of these men you're watching here tonight, live on MTV's Most Wanted, are currently suffering from gig butt. But some bands we have in here may well be, so let's spare a thought for all of those members of the Def Leppard crew are currently suffering from gig butt. But as I said, we're glad to say that all the actual members of the band are free from gig butt. And that is a great moment in history. They're free from gig butt. Sorry, I'll be over in a minute. This is the album, which is coming out on October the 23rd. It's Def Leppard, all the greatest hits on one easy-to-listen-to CD at home. And the new single's out now. And we promised this to a lovely girl who we met tonight. Sorry, Lincoln.
Where are you going, Ray?
Oh, you stay there and I'll go over here. I'll pick up my scripts. I'll be with you in a second. Sorry, lads. Michelle, this is for you.
Oh, thank you, Ray.
But you were so lovely. Have you ever met them?
No, yeah.
Do you want to meet Chris?
I'd love to.
Come on, quick, hello. Shh, shh. Sorry, Chris. But you see, you can't do this to your wife, and I can. Come with me. Boys, there's a friend of mine who wanted to meet you. You want to say hello? Rick?
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
It's our big moment.
Hello.
It's...
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I think you're all brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
He did well. You go, get Viv to say idiot.
Say idiot.
Hang on.
Oh, idiot.
Idiot. Idiot.
Idiot.
It just does something for me, doesn't it? Do
Oh,
anything for you?
wonderful. Let's see your armpits, though.
No, you can't ask to see their armpits like that. Oh! Are you all right?
Oh, that's nice.
Are you all right? Your husband's over there. Your husband's over there. Look, you can't start having sexy thoughts now. They're going to play a song.
All right, then.
I tell you what, you could go sit down over there and pretend they're doing this one just for you.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for Michelle. Thanks to the lovely, wonderful Def Leppard for coming in. We'll see you on Tuesday. Have a safe weekend. You'll remember this one. Pour some sugar on me. Def Leppard. Thanks a lot for coming in.
Love is like a bomb, baby, come and get it on. Living like a lover with a red eye phone. Looking like a tramp, like a video vamp. Demolition woman, can it be your man? Yeah, man. Razzling and dazzling and such a little light. Television lover, baby, the whole night. Sometime, anytime, should have been sweet. Little miss said, I said, should love me, yeah. Yeah. Take a bottle, shake it up, break the bubble, break know that you can. You got it. But are you getting it? You say the love is a word when you get some, but then your finger won't trigger the gun. You know you can't stop it, so don't rock it. You know you got it. Hey, but are you getting it? Really getting it? Oh, come get it from me. Give me all of your loving, every little bit that you got, every bit of your loving. Come on and live a bit. I want it to stop. Hey, but are you getting it? I'm a getting it, really getting it. Yes, I'm a getting it. Come on, get it. You try coming home when you need some, but then you don't, cause you already did. Yeah, you jangle your jewels while you're shaking you drive the pretty boys out of their heads. You got it. But are you getting it? You flash your bedroom eyes like a jumping jack. You're playing pretty with a pat on the back. You know you can't stop it, so don't rock it. You know you got it. Hey, but are you getting it? Really getting it? Oh, come get it from me. Give me all of your loving, every little bit, all that you got, every bit of your loving. Come on and live a bit. Never want it to stop. Hey, but are you getting it? I'm a getting it, really getting it. Yes, I'm a getting it. Come on, boys. Take it from me. I got an itchy finger, it's following me. Pull it, come on, trigger the gun. 'Cause the best is yet to come. I said, 'cause the best is yet to come. Are you getting it? Really getting it? Yeah, are you getting it? Really getting it? Oh, come get it from me. Give me all of your loving, every little bit. Give me all that you got, every bit of your loving. Come on and live a bit. Never want it to stop. Are you getting it? Give me all of your loving, all of your loving. Give me all that you got. Give me all that you got. Every bit of your loving. Every bit of your loving. Never want it to stop. Hey, hey. Give me all of your loving.
And